Good job, everybody. Good job. All right, you guys did awesome today. Like, there probably aren't a lot of questions. Granted, there are never a lot of questions, but you guys did really, really, really good. We've been working on a few different techniques. It's all right.
I don't care.
So pull them back. That's why we're doing this. Put them in a down. So right now, what's happening is this dog was reactive. This is the new dog. He wants to protect this one, which is why he's so focused on him. And now there's the Oreo sandwich. Try to get this one in. Oh, you don't. This one's either got a poop or he just did like a boot scoot, booty scooty. That's right. I want you to come here. Come here. You're gonna bring him up here, and then you can let them together. It's all right. But that's all it was. It's just we're now at the end of group class. They're like, listen, I don't know who that is, but I'm done. I'm not playing around right now. I'm gonna let them know. Are there any questions based upon the things that we've been working on? We're probably not going to focus on flipping your dog from left to right for the next 30 days. We're gonna try some new things. Dog. So hold on a second. Down. Thank you.
So when they bark like that, like when I was at Huntington Beach, he just like scream bark the whole time.
It's like an excitement. How many kids, when they go to Disneyland, are they screaming the whole car ride? And then guess what? When they're leaving Disneyland and their parents are like, it's time to go, now they're kicking and screaming. They're screaming from excitement, then they're screaming from protest. Kids will scream for multiple things. This is why dogs and kids, it's an interesting thing. They're the variable, your dog has to be the constant, but it's okay if it screams. We just now have to let it know when it's okay to
look at you. It's like, oh my God, they're like.
But if we don't help you work through it to help your dog, do you want people to look at you like that forever?
No.
You paid us to help you. Let me help you, right? We can stop the dog from yelping. If you want to go to Disneyland every day, let's go. But we can't do it inappropriately. Otherwise, you're going to get kicked out. We want to have the dog go, cool, I'll go to Disneyland every day. I'm gonna be calm as can be, and guess what? I got straight A's. I did exactly what my mom wanted. I did my homework, and I go to Disneyland every freaking day. Coolest kid ever, but you have to set those expectations. Otherwise, you've got a kid that's going, take me to Disneyland now, Mom. I want to go now. Take me there. Squirrel! No, it's too much. It's like, no, that's not how you act, child. That's not how you act, dog.
So when they do that, when do I start pressing that appropriately?
So I can tell that for the most part, this dog probably only gets it when it reacts and then you find the button. You want to use it the whole time you're communicating. You should have pressed it 500 times during this walk today. Your dog was distracted the entire time. If you and me are walking, so come here for a second. Come. Heel, come, I want you to stand right next to me, right here. So if you and me are walking, right? And I'm having a conversation with you, or you're trying to have a very important conversation. Let's pretend you paid me thousands of dollars to train your dog, okay? And during this conversation, I'm blowing you off because I'm just staring at a squirrel the whole time. You know how many times you're gonna have to go, hey Dylan, right? You're gonna have to tap me on the shoulder, tap me on the shoulder. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up?
Oh my God, like that?
You have to get my attention. Now, when I do look at you, you have to then go, hey, thanks. I appreciate you looking back at me. Almost like in a nice way, like, nice to have you back, Dylan. You know, right? And now you've given me positive reinforcement for giving you some, hey, how's it going? Oh, you wanted to actually talk. Got it, right? But if I keep squirrel, 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 and we're just walking, I didn't hear a word you said. We didn't even communicate, connect, vibe, any of that. And that's why you need to press it more, because you're constantly going, excuse me, excuse me, excuse me. And look, even as we're doing this, like, I mean, this is no joke. This dog it doesn't even know that I'm giving it no leash. The dog is that focused. It has no clue that I just did that. No clue that I'm picking it up, right? Sit. Hey! Down. Down.
So when they scream loudly like that,
I think that's, I'm finally losing it. What this is, so this dog, we'll watch it, screamed like the world was ending with this like high-pitched chirp. If I was staring at Disneyland and I lived across the street from it, let's just say, and I'm just staring out the window looking at Disneyland, I would eventually go, can we go already?
so that's what it
Your dog has been staring at a squirrel for over an hour and a half. Guess what? Now it's finally going, oh my God, can I please, Mom, Mom? And now you're getting a bigger protest. You're getting more animation because it's been building up. It's been building up and building up and building up, and the dog's just like, I'm staring, I'm staring, I'm staring. And now it's almost like yelping at you. Come on! If you're gonna let me look at it, why won't you let me have it? It's like putting a cookie jar in front of kids and saying, these are adult cookies. Now they're gonna eat them immediately. We're trying to let the dog know you can't have the squirrel, don't look at the squirrel, and you're letting it look at the squirrel the whole group class. So you wanna find the number where you're going, focus on me, focus on me. That's why I said, even if you have to start with 5 steps of looking at the squirrel, and then, hey Mom, squirrel, 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 hey Mom, squirrel, 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 hey Mom, and now you're getting your dog to at least give you a little bit of attention. Eventually the dog's gonna go, so what do you, I mean, did you want to talk about something? Now that you've got my attention, what would you like it for, right? But we have to have this conversation. Dog training is about communicating and getting their attention and then keeping their attention. But that's all that is. Does that help you?
Yeah. Okay. Come in.
Any other questions?
Hi.
What do you got?
Our neighbor just got new little dogs, and so Chester likes to visit and go out to the fence, like he's all scratching, barking, snarling at the fence.
Okay.
So when we notice it, we go out with the collar, we tell him stop and he'll back off. But any second that he gets where he's alone or can sneak over and do it once, he will.
So I play I Spy with my dog. I love to creep on my dogs. My mom, this is a true story, my mom went through my bedroom drawers every day. Every day she was checking stuff in my room to see what I was doing because she wanted to know that I was still a good kid and I wasn't corrupted yet, right? So she was constantly invasive in observing me almost from a distance. You know, it's like a mom who has a secret Facebook account to watch her kids and see what they're posting, right? So I recommend putting the dog outside and peeping on it through a window, setting up Facebook Live, getting they're like an Arlo security cameras, maybe like $200. It's wireless. You can put it outside and watch a feed of your dogs all day long, you know, and you'll be just fine. But you got to watch them when they don't know you're watching. The concept of your mom's got eyes in the back of her head, they're always watching you. I had that feeling of like, probably shouldn't do this because my mom's gonna find out one way or another, right? Your dog needs to know where it's like, well, I'm outside. They're looking at something. I know them. I'm just gonna go on place and lay down. It's like they need to know that you're in control even when they're not watching. So it's hard to be on duty and show them to be off duty when you're not there. So again, spend 15 minutes before you leave, or, you know, have some time where you're able to just observe the dog in that situation. That's what I would recommend.
Hey.
So let me ask you, did you press the button before that noise?
Yeah.
You did.
Because he was turning there. And,
So you pressed the button, then he protested.
right.
Okay. Press it again, tell him to sit.
Sit
Tell him down.
down.
Yeah, he's just got attitude. Because if you can tell him sitting down and he doesn't react to the e-collar, that's him going, I'm staring, I'm staring, I'm staring. Don't tell me what to do, Mom. Give me the keys to the car, I'm taking the Beamer. You're not gonna ground me, I ground you. That's what you got. You got how old's your dog?
He's 3.
Yep, 3. All right. Where I know that you can have a conversation with me, you're a nurse, I actually would be able to have my life held in your hands, right? because you're so mellow, it comes across to the dog unaware, right? So if you're just like walking, don't even come with me, just walking, and you're just like, I'm kind of like doing my thing, and you're kind of walking, but you're not as aware, the dog is gonna read that and go, well, I'm taking advantage. Versus like, hey, come on, let's go. Like, I'm walking, you're coming with me. Hey, off, let's go, come on. Off, come on.
Oh, so every time he looks...
You gotta use the leash, you gotta use that e-collar, you gotta use something to tell this dog, excuse me, we are here. Sit, sit, sit. See you guys later. But you have to communicate to this dog and be the boss. Because this dog is starting to tell you, not only am I not listening to you, not only do I not respect you, but I'm now the boss of you. And if you try to tell me what to do, I'm gonna yelp and bark back at you. That's the same as a child, that when the dad goes, get in your room, the kid goes, you dad. That's why now when you press the button, your dog's going, did you press it?
No.
So if you didn't press it,
He does that when he sees a squirrel.
okay, so off. Hey. Yeah, so it's staring and it wants it. It's almost like, I see you, squirrel! Stop staring at me! I mean, that's what he's doing. He's now expressing himself to the squirrel. And they're running, they're starting to go, so. But maybe bring them over, you know, let them, okay, cool. You want the squirrels? Here you go, enjoy them. You can get them all you want. Let them get the sniff, let them do it for a second, let them figure it out.
Oh, he's sniffing the whole trail.
Yeah, he's going, this is Squirrel Haven over here. I know where their fort is. I found their hideout. Your dog's happy, but hey, excuse me. Maybe we're adventuring together, but now he's seeing the other one. Hey, sit. Thank you. Thank you. Hello. Hello. Excuse me. You also, I would recommend a gentle leader. The whole point of a gentle leader is it goes around the mouth.
Oh, around the mouth.
And you attach it to the side here. So that way when you pull it, you're actually going to take your dog's head like this, and it's going to come back towards you. So the whole point of a gentle leader is to help the dog turn and focus on you and filter out distractions. I would highly recommend getting one of those, so that way you can literally, when you pull, you're getting your dog's attention, because right now, what you're doing is you're pulling, and with this, you're actually correcting it versus teaching it. But look at this. Her dog's also going. Look, the squirrels. But, so that is, I see it. I saw you! Oh, I saw you! I saw you! Oh, there it is. Squirrel! Squirrel! He's just getting excited. So maybe just get excited with him. Come on. Come on, let's get these Yeah! Let's get these squirrels! What now, huh? You know, maybe they just need to be involved. Maybe you just gotta let them like have the fun. And then it's like if you never take your kid to Disneyland and they keep seeing kids going in and out, they're gonna be reactive. But now that he's over here, what is he even doing? Now, if you had a 15-foot leash, I could stand back where you are and I don't have to hold it like this, and he could explore more, and you could go, okay, wow, so my dog didn't run into the lake, my dog didn't actually run away from me, and now you can maybe, you know, just use this as what stimulates him. Because when I talk about what is your dog's favorite thing to do, what's your answer?
Squirrels now.
Yeah, squirrels.
It's like, geez.
So if we're not giving the dog what its favorite thing to do is ever, now you're gonna start to get a dog who's like building up that anticipation and like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, right? And you just start to see it
having
build.
a temper tantrum.
Yeah, I would highly recommend getting a 15-foot leash and making part of the day, okay, I'll let you sniff after, you know, 20 minutes of walking in a heel, let's go for an adventure and just come be part of it. Because look how your dog is now. It's like, okay, cool, so I'm over here. And maybe if the dog learns that this isn't that exciting and that squirrels don't want to play with you, he'll go, okay, I don't even care about squirrels. I'm not even friends with them. I'm over them. I'm over squirrels. And that's what we need to help the dog, because now he's kind of like figuring it out. He's like, I thought they were over here. I don't know. How's it going?
See, at the beach, when he starts screaming like that with the squirrels,
It gets
it's
a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it gets so much. You know, I've never had a dog that screamed like this.
It's a high-pitched scream. That's why I keep asking you. You press the button. I'm like trying to figure it out. But yeah, just get to know your dog, and sometimes you got to give it to them. Let them have the fun.
So when they scream, you just bring them close to the squirrels?
So it depends. Like I wouldn't say when your dog screams, give him what he wants. That's now the kid's throwing a temper tantrum, so let him into Disneyland. What you need to do is know that if you expect the dog or kid to get straight A's, you must reward the dog by letting it go to Disneyland or smell squirrel area. So just know you have two things you need to do here. One, obedience. Two, activity. If your dog likes to play fetch, the activity would be fetch. If your dog wants to sniff squirrels, come hang out for 30 minutes. Tie him to the tree, back tie him, come hang out,
With
and
a
just kind of,
15 leash.
with a 15-foot leash, and just be like, I'm hanging out in the shade, you know, and let your dog kind of hang out in the shade and go, cool, I'm in the squirrel's hood. I'm here. I got what I want, and then it'll learn from those experiences if you do it that way.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
I'll see you next weekend.
All right.
Have a good one.
Thanks.